I absolutely hate OBS. Give me a minute while I work on getting things together now, but oh my gosh. OBS, what the heck? I mean, I understand free program, but good grief, must everything always break all the time? Including stuff that you have working? Oh boy. So, almost set now. Finally. Okay, I need that chat, which I don't have access to until I'm streaming. I need to do this. And I want OBS to work despite not changing or updating anything. Tonight we are testing Star. I don't care if that is abject clickbaiting. I don't clickbait very often, so we're doing it tonight. Now, I just need to do that. I also need to have a light on my face. Turning the lights on is good. I suppose some of the good part about this is the fact that in all the time it's taken me to get this stuff ready, I've been able to do some prep work that I completely forgot I needed to do. So, unfortunately, the prep work is still not completely done, but it is somewhat done. Right. There we go. We want that. We want that. We need to be logged into that. Haha. So yes, tonight we are doing Star Citizen AI Blades, or my hodgepodge version of AI Blade. Give me a sec, I need to do some stuff with that. Unfortunately, I completely forgot that while testing and setting this stuff up, one half of my plan is currently not in it's currently not where it needs to be at ArcCorp. Chimera Rig Solutions, yeah. All right. Head forward. So what is the plan? What am I actually doing? Because Star Citizen does not have AI Blades. Actually, while I get this stuff set up in the background and do some waiting, why don't I just give a quick heads up that I will not be streaming next weekend, but it should only be a 1 weekend gap. So I will be here tonight. I will be here at Sunday. I will not be here on I will not be here on next weekend, Christmas holiday. I will be here back then afterwards. So just 1 weekend this time, just the one. Oh no, we need you to change course as I run into a wall on my other. Yeah, I am currently playing the game twice. Basically, is the plan. I am using. Here, you know what? We're not ready, but we might as well, since I am doing things. I am using my secondary account as my AI blade, basically. Not actually hooked up to an AI, though I hope to change that. We are looking at our prototype 1.0, or 0.1, whatever you want to call it, version of the setup, where I basically log in on a second account and for the moment hook it up to Voice Attack, which is a program that you can get. It's on Steam, where it listens to your microphone, you give commands, and then it does inputs based on those commands. So like when I gave that command a second ago, it was sending the ship going as if pressing the W key. Oh, I need to get on there. In order to get the ship up in the orbit after I'd aimed it. I have very rudimentary mouse commands. It does. Okay, this ship does not have the fuel to reach ArcCorp. That's going to be a problem. Is there a station at L4? There is. So they need to meet up. I forgot that this account had accidentally gotten killed, and so was not in a position. Head forward. It's not high enough yet because I aimed it wrong. Not in a position to actually very quickly help me with this. Oops. I meant to set that up earlier today, but I had work for when I leave, so... But yeah. So, Star Citizen is going to eventually implement AI blades, which are basically secondary command systems that you will be able to install on multi-crew ships to do stuff that another person would do. But they've been promising them for years and they just haven't happened. So I decided, what if I do it myself? You know? What if I use my second account that I have to do AI blade things instead of waiting for them? And so that's what we're going to do. I am going to meet up with my other account, put it in the co-pilot seat, and then use these voice commands that I have set up in order to do things. Let me see. Are you in jump position yet? No, come on. How are you? Oh, that's why you're so slow. I'm stupid. I left the landing gear down. No! Head forward. I left the landing gear down, so it's just been slowly puttering away. That's why it didn't get up to jumps distance.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
In order to test this, I got my hands on an Anvil Hurricane, which will be white, but it'll be there.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
And next time I set up a main base, it's going to be here at ArcCorp, because oh my gosh, New Babbage sucks. I mean, it's a nice location, but it absolutely sucks as a home base. Something breaks all the time. So ArcCorp will be our new home base afterwards. And I think I'm actually going to fly out to L4 rather than wait for this account to get here to ArcCorp. So, volley. Which is the left mouse button command. Yes, ArcCorp is the cyberpunk world with the gear logo. I actually never fly Hurricane. So, I am not super familiar with this ship.
You are clear to launch.
Actually, no. Yes. Maybe. Oh, wait, no. Let's do that. I do not know what is up with some of this. Yeah, I like ArcCorp in terms of a starting area for the resources it has and stuff. But New Babbage is just like a nice, pretty place. Plus, I like having the garages right there. Though, admittedly, with the hangars, the new hangar system, the garages are a bit of a moot point. Since you can just spawn vehicles in your hangar and then put them in the ships. So,
Shields offline.
So yeah, we're gonna move to ArcCorp. We're gonna get a wipe with 4.0, which also I should have my new guns, but I haven't gotten them yet. Yeah, we're just gonna jump to L4 to make this faster. Instead of just sitting around ArcCorp the whole time waiting. And this is stock, because I got this minutes before we started the stream. No, I didn't spend money on it. This will be gone with the server wipe.
Is now on.
Excuse me, wrong pipe. But yeah, we are going to put the AI in that turret, which will give us 4 extra repeaters to go with our 2 large repeaters in the nose. Let's leave it like that for a little bit. Okay, now the secondary account is just about there. I think someone actually tried to interdict it, but they didn't attack me in time for me to be able to jump away. I am just going to manually fly this in because this is not set up for landing. This is very not set up for landing. Though it can do basic flying, like I said, it can go forward, it can do rough banking in different directions, it can fire flares. Oh, it just fired them.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Yeah, most of the commands are like specific phrases in order to avoid accidental stuff. Given that is a panic button, if you need them, you need them now. I just used the word for it. So please give me a landing pad. Thank you. Actually, I should probably pull up my cheat sheet. Just to be safe, given my split concentration. Go, get in there. Get centered so
Quantum
that
drive
we
is
can
now
go.
off.
Go. Because we will theoretically need that ship later. Use the wrong mouse.
Quantum drive is now on.
Like I said, unfortunately,
Quantum drive is now off.
we have to do this setup that I had not planned on doing.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, almost there. Aim a little away from the station because you will never slow down when you think you need to.
Shields online.
Door. Hell. Hail, please. Thank you. Almost sounded like it was gearing up for some combat. It's like, I don't think I made anyone mad yet. Are you going to close prematurely on me like you keep doing, or are you actually going to let me in? And yes, I am flying keyboard and mouse at the moment. That will change. That was almost really bad. Okay, and then we can just sit there for the moment. Actually, let's just get out while we're here.
100%.
Here we come! Now let us. That's fire mode, power on.
Weapons online.
Now, something very, very important about what we're doing here. We leave the turret facing straight forward, so it is aligned with our main guns. Volley. Okay, that is working, so I don't know why it didn't. Volley. There we go. Guns should be aligned, and we're going to leave it.
Takeoff complete.
This might actually be easier from the seat. Now that I'm actually thinking about it. Uh-oh, wait. Oh, the turret's in the wrong gyro mode. I might have shot the ship's cannons into the snack bar. There we go. You need the gyro mode to be set to the one where the turret turns with the ship. I wish I could be doing both screens so you could see what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to take my word for it. But yeah, the gyro mode needs to be aligned with the ship so that they're shooting forward because you're stuck shooting forward. Let's see. I have done this so many times. Let's do this one. Away to Hurston Dynamics we go. Nope, not L2. Thank you.
Shields offline. Bottom drive is now on.
So this is going to be the basic setup version, I guess is what you could call it. In terms of it is your turret gunner. Then, after we do this a little bit, I will demonstrate it with it piloting a large ship. That you can then crew, or you can use as a base, which is what I plan on using. I plan on using it as a base while I am able to fly out and do things. There you go. I have now set up my sticks. Mostly. I forgot to do something important. Because I always forget something important, don't I? I gotta use, for support, I got a couple of luggage straps that I use to clip onto the bars so that they don't shake and bend as much, because this is a very sketchy setup. I gotta clip those on quickly. There we go.
Quantum drive is now off.
Why is, hold on. I used the wrong mouse again. It's turning the wrong way. There we go. Oh, come on. Did you reset my controls again? Well, I guess we're not flying with stick controls. After all that, because Star Citizen screwed up my controls again. I probably do. All right. My coordinates did not take me where they needed me to go, where I needed to go for some reason. So we're going to fly keyboard and mouse tonight.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
This is gonna suck because I am not great at fighter flying keyboard mouse. I'm okay, though it also helps when I'm using gimbals,
Quantum drive is now on.
which I can't do with this setup.
Is now off.
This is, I think, as close as I'm going to get. It'd be nice if they give you coordinates like they used to for jumps and stuff. Unfortunately, we just kind of gotta charge forward as fast as we can. We are currently going 600 kilometers a minute, so it shouldn't be too long till we get there. Is it 600 kilometers a minute? No, it's 600. Hold on. For over 1,000 kilometers a second. 6,000 kilometers. Yeah, it's no. Over a kilometer a second. I'm reading that wrong. What's wrong with me? Going over 6 kilometers a minute. Okay. 6,000 a minute. We'd already be there. We'd have slammed into the planet by now. Me and math. Seriously though, do I have to do the beginner assessment again? I have to do the beginner assessment again, and I'm up here with the Bounty Hunters Guild already. Stop resetting stuff, which they're about to do with 4.0. See, if you look over there, you can see that someone found a Polaris just sitting up there. Someone else probably using it as a base ship that they flew away from and left it there, which is not good. I think I need to elevate the guns ever so slightly. Okay. There's not much closer, and you don't want to get down into the atmosphere by jumping one of these because you will move slower. You want to skim along the atmosphere till you're right above it, and then dive straight down. This is sort of one of the go-to favorites of heavy starfighters for people that can fly with friends. Though, actually, a lot of people also just seem to just like it for the two big nose guns, I guess. Skip off. Well, yeah, you can also skip off if you're flying at the wrong height. We are decently far away from the planet. I will never get over how detailed the ships are. Ships in this game just look so good. Right, while we're doing this, I'm going to get my cheat sheet out. Let's put it right there. Alright, almost ready to dive. I am annoyed that my joysticks got screwed up again. They just routinely have that problem. I'm being paranoid about the angle of the guns. Okay, I think so. I'm trying to think if I had any other announcements besides the next weekend break. I don't think so. I don't know that I had a whole lot to ramble about. This week has mostly been frantic preparations for leaving for a little over a week. As well as trying to set this up. All right, here we go. Oh, now you'll do it.
Quantum drive is now on.
Watching this slam into the planet.
Quantum drive. Shields online.
I didn't, but I'm also not going to wait to find out if that's going to change. Volley. Okay, that looks like it's going exactly where we need it to go. Oh, now the guns are at max.
Okay.
Lock target. Lock target. Yep, that's who we want. Please, give me the other guy. Thank you. Volley. 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 Look at that. Volley. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. Volley.
Target destroyed.
Aha! I'm kind of surprised he was the actual target, but cool, I'll take it. So, not only does it work, but we got the kill with the AI guns. Which I'm super pleased about. That was a bit lackluster, but it was also an evaluation contract. Let's see if we can get something better. Also, I need to remember to share to my other account so it gets benefits. Well, I guess I don't really... It's all going to reset fairly soon anyways. Also, I found a really nice thing is when I'm just flying, I can have the other account be like in F4 version, F4 view, the third person, while I'm flying in first person. Okay. What have we got? I don't want to do FPS. I want to do... I only want to do space combat. I think this is space combat. If it's not, we're just going to ignore it and go do something else. Course routing isn't available. Why would it be available? Oh, there we go.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
So yeah, in this mode, it's not like super advanced. It's just giving you access to a second set of guns that are aligned with yours. So you could use this in the Hurricane, the Scorpius, the Vanguards, maybe, probably Cutlasses. Any ship that has a second player turret that's like really closely aligned with yours,
Online.
you're going to be able to use it like this for. And like I said, I'll show you using it as a basic flight pilot for larger ships later. This guy's gonna be underground, isn't he? Adding a scan function was the greatest thing they've done in this game for not accidentally running into stuff in the dark. Because lights just don't carry that far. And ships move fast. It doesn't feel like it because of how far we are, but... he's underground.
Shields hit.
I'm out of here. Ah! Those turrets went through the shield like nothing. Holy smokes. This is what I get for running a stock Hurricane. Alright, we're just going to untrack that one and let it die. Let's try something else, please. Let's get... All these entrenched ones are going to be on the ground, aren't they? Am I going to have to go for the easy guy? That almost went poorly. I definitely still need repairs. Alright, we'll take out the easy guy for now. Maybe we'll get some better contracts if I take the, if I take the evaluation again. Oh. Admittedly, I don't normally mind FPS contracts,
Shields offline.
but we're not doing these for FPS contracts.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive
Tonight is all about having the AI automated. I guess it's more automated than AI thing assisting me. You know?
Quantum drive is now on.
It doesn't do first-person combat.
Quantum drive is now
Because it can't actually see or respond to anything.
Quantum drive is now on.
I admit
Quantum drive is
that
now off.
as someone who has flown regular single-seaters and stuff for a long time, I kind of hate how nice it is having access to the turret guns. It's like, no! Wait a minute! This is actually really convenient! Just off of that one, because this is the first time I've done the double-seater. I've only really used it as a pilot. I kind of figured, yeah, I haven't tested it as a gunner yet. This is, you're seeing it live. But I kind of hate how convenient it was to be able to just empty the capacitor on the main guns and then give them a rest while letting the secondary guns do their thing. This would have been even more broken in the in an earlier build of this game, where turrets. You saw that we've got 70 shots per gun with the capacitor at max right now. In the turrets, before they changed how the energy system works, they get like 300 rounds, so they could just continuously fire for an extended period of time. Can you imagine what it would be like with this? I mean, it was really, really powerful when you had two people teamed up, but you can't always have two people teamed up. Sometimes sometimes you can't find a buddy to do things with, which, yeah, it's like that usually when I'm streaming, but I mean, I was buddied up when I was doing the Save Stanton missions. It's just easier for everyone to do that. Heck, we were trading turns crewing up on the Polarises for the Idris mission for that, which, by the way, is awesome. The Polaris for the Idris mission is amazing, and if I had the means to reliably crew up to demonstrate it on stream, I would. Because holy smokes, was that fun, taking a fully loaded Idris in. Got the main guns going, you got the torpedoes going, got all the turrets blazing away. Holy smokes, that was fun. So, do not think that I am replacing multi-crew by doing this. Don't forget that that is a turret on my back. It is supposed to have 360-degree fire capability. So even though I have access to the 4 guns on my back, I do not have the full capability that I would if I had a friend helping me. Because remember, this solution, the turret can't actually see. It is relying on me to have it aimed correctly and firing correctly. Yeah, if I could rely, if I had some people that I knew would be on when I'm streaming, that we could say, all right, or if some of you guys would use my code invite to get the game and play with me. Lock target. Aw. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, yada, yada.
Okay.
Lock target. Oh, other one. Lock target. Lock target. Thank you. Gonna tag team the Mustang first. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. Volley. That was aimed incredibly poorly. Give it a bit of distance. Come back around. Oh, there you are. Volley. Hold it. Did someone just hit me with a missile? Where's my missile alert? Oh, there's my missile alert. Never mind. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. 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 Volley.
Target destroyed.
Volley. 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 Yeah. Lock target. Volley.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, this is a very motion-heavy game. Unfortunately. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Is there still a bad guy? No, I don't see him. Alright. Let's do the... Let's see. Let's do that. Where are you taking me? Oh, back to Microtech. I don't want to go to Microtech. That'll take us forever. Fine, we'll do the easy guys. I mean, much easier flying this with the sticks, but we've already determined that's not going to happen, apparently. Alright, think I finally got that figured out. Took me long enough.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Now, at least this is going faster.
Quantum drive is now on.
I really want someone who's familiar with the game and doesn't realize what I'm doing to come in and freak out that I'm testing a quote-unquote AI blade.
Quantum drive is now off. Shields online. Bogey.
I just realized I can fire missiles while having the turret gunner still be able to fire. Lock target. Okay, got the right person the first try.
Shields hit.
Volley. Volley. Oh, down he goes! Look at that! Haha! Oh, that was the target. Lock target. Wrong person. Lock target. Volley. 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 I love when you can hit them like that and they spin out. That is so much fun. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. Oh,
Target
never mind.
destroyed.
Those spin outs when you knock off a whole engine and wing and they just go like in the movies, that is my favorite kind of kill in Atmosphere. That is just, it really makes you feel like you're there, you know? It was always a toss-up. I've decided I prefer that to leading them into the ground because of that cinematic movie style twisting, but leading them into the ground is a very close second. You get them to accidentally slam into a mountain or something, that is also really, really fun, but you usually don't get to watch it happen, sadly. Let's take a quick pit stop to Everest Harbor for refuel and repair. Everest Harbor, not Hurston.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
We are not going to be dealing with the whole landing procedure and stuff. We're just going to find a pad to put down on. I don't remember where the pads are at Everest. I think they're in the central spindle. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. They do not appear to be in the central spindle. Do not appear to be in the cargo arm. Everest has pads, right? You can tell how much time I spend here. Oh wait, that looks like a pad. That is a pad. Aha!
Landing gear deployed.
With a very large cargo freighter. I'm just gonna sit down right next to you, buddy. Don't mind me. Please.
Takeoff complete.
Fortunately, the pads can be iffy. Well, landing in general has been really iffy lately. I'm hoping 4.0
Takeoff
fixes that, but I'm not hearing great things about 4.0. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of great things about stuff in 4.0, but... Oh, that pad is... I'm not fitting on that pad. But unfortunately, 4.0's stability seems to be in some serious question. Buddy, I promise I'm not trying to run into you. I'm just trying to get to where they'll give me fuel and repair. It will actually be faster to just find a landing pad. I mean, not a landing pad, a hangar.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alright, where'd you put me? Of course you put me over there. You couldn't put me over here.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you. Good, isn't it? Guess what? I'm gonna need you to let me back out. Why would you waste our time with this? Because you wouldn't give me fuel on the pad.
Takeoff complete.
Quantum is, as in the quantum fuel, the quantum drive. It is the ship's faster than light / near light speed engine for getting to and from planets without it taking several hours. As long as it can take to get from planet to planet, if we didn't have a quantum drive, we would be at it for hours instead of 10 minutes.
Landing gear raised.
Or less. I mean, admittedly, with the faster engines, you could get down to just a couple minutes, which just feel like a long time because you're stuck waiting. But yeah, it would be like 10 hours to Microtech without a quantum drive. What does it use for fuel? It uses Quantanium because people aren't creative. And you can mine Quantanium. Would you please? Fine, we're doing another low risk. Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer. Yep. You can actually mine Quantanium and refine it in-game. If you, in particular, if you have the much maligned, please. Does the server have any issues? Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go run backup for the big boys.
Shields offline.
Wow, you don't usually see. Why did you not set my... Stop that. I hate when it does that. Alright, we'll bounce off of L5. Oh, is it just not working now? Oh my gosh. Fine, we'll do it manually. Where's Hurston? L5. There he is.
Quantum drive is now on.
I don't do a lot of mining. I don't really do a lot of salvaging. I probably should do salvaging. Actually, I think that probably gets us...
Online. Quantum drive is now off. Shields offline.
far enough away that we can actually aim for Crusader. No, maybe I'm wrong. I am wrong. Wait, yes, yes, yes! I waited just long enough! Haha! Barely. There will hopefully be other players here because this is a big joint operation thing. If there isn't, we might just have to run away. Yeah, see, this takes a couple minutes, but it doesn't take, like, several hours as it realistically should. Well, realistically, if we're moving slower than light. You know what I should do? I should take call to arms, so I get paid bonuses. That seems like it'd be a smart idea.
75%.
Didn't do that on the other account too. Getting a little extra, getting some kill bonuses seems like it'd be a good idea. Oops. But yeah, this has been about as scuffed as my usual nonsense when it comes to trying to do Star Citizen streaming. But I think we've established that as a turret gunner, even if all they could do is shoot forward, this is a pretty effective answer. You know?
Quantum drive is now off.
Please.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now. Shields online.
Should be unfriendlies around here.
Okay.
There we go. Oh yeah, we can't take on the Idris. We're here for the escorts. This ship is not going to take on the Idris. The fact I'm not detecting any Polari floating around concerns me. There should be at least one Polaris floating around here shooting. Oh, wait, no, maybe there is. No, that is a Lightning. Oh! Those look like torpedoes. I didn't say the words, but okay. Is there anything other than the Idris here? Or am I just going to okay, I guess I'm just going to have to blaze away at the Idris until further notice. Volley! Volley!
Shields hit.
Volley! Volley! Yeah, that wasn't anywhere close. Oh, wait, no. Stay away from those anti-starfighter turrets. Volley! 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 Oh, those... Okay, turrets down. I mean, shields down. Out of here, out of here, out of here! Yeah, this ship is very powerful for a fighter. It is not very powerful against an Idris. Are there no more escorts left to kill for the Idris? I don't think there are. Ah. Despite what I said, I don't actually see anyone Volley.
Shields hit.
Nope. Getting out of here again. Yeah, there's a lot of light fighters, but no Idris, and I don't see anyone with torpedoes. Volley.
Shields hit.
You know what I should have done? I should have decoupled. That makes this a little bit easier. Decoupled, for those who don't know, coupled and decoupled, when you're coupled, your ship's engines will attempt to mimic as if you're in an atmosphere. When you decouple, the ship is just going to float around in actual space 0G. You'll go in whatever direction your engine's told you to go, and you can turn as you see fit. Wait, is this no? No. Volley. Volley. Like you could see, we're technically floating, continuing to go downwards now. I don't see where that one torpedo would have come from. I don't know if they got swatted out of the sky or what's going on, but this fight isn't going to go anywhere until we get someone. Were those shots meant for me? What's shooting at me? Is that you? Yeah, you need something with torpedoes to take that on, and a single AI secondary pilot is not going to be enough to crew a Polaris at all. Oh, how much is a Gladiator? In Imperial credits, not real money. Can I pick up a Gladiator? Can I go get a Gladiator and come back with it? How much does a Gladiator cost in game? Price. It doesn't say. Okay, the Gladiator is 4 million credits. I don't have that many credits. Well, we're just going to chicken out and not fight this thing, because that's not going to happen. And I do not have the credits for a Gladiator. We are going to run away to Seraphim Station.
Shields offline.
I said Seraphim Station. I don't want to go to Orison. All right, to those of you still fighting, best of luck. That's a losing battle.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I wish I had thought to get a Gladiator instead of the Hurricane, because the Gladiator also has a secondary turret gunner, but it also has torpedoes.
Quantum
Nope, the
drive
Idris
is
won.
now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Should have gotten a Gladiator instead of a Hurricane. Darn it! Could have lobbed a couple torpedoes at the Idris and actually stood a decent chance of doing some meaningful damage. Because, man, holy smokes, torpedoes. I cannot stress enough how powerful torpedoes are in this game. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. They are the ship killers. Or as some people call them, the Kingslayers. Because, you know, they let a very small ship carry a very large punch. What is that? I'm sorry, is someone shooting? Someone's shooting! Why is the turret shooting the station? I can honestly say I haven't seen this one before. Everything okay? You good?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Do you need me to deal with the turret for you? That's a little more than mildly concerning. I don't think I've ever seen turrets turn on the station they're defending.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
I've seen a lot of glitches in this game. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
All right, let me out again.
Prepare to launch.
We're gonna do one more, then we're gonna take a break, and then I am going to and then we're going to show using it as a pilot for a large mothership. Get away from the station just in case that turret decides it doesn't like us. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. Oh, that's another low. Oh, fine. Just to have something to do. Unless it's not going to load. Please. Something work.
Shields offline.
Admittedly, no, I don't want to say it.
Is now
I almost said it.
quantum drive is now off.
I almost said it. Oh no.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
So dumb. Why would I say it? We know what happens when I say it.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I wonder what's better to do this with. This, the Hurricane, the Vanguards, or the Scorpius. I'm not really counting the Cutlass, because if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it in a heavy fighter for maximum firepower. Wonder what's better to have this secondary turret gunner for. Because both this and the Scorpius have the quad. It's got to be either this or the Scorpius. Because they have the quad size 3 guns. The Vanguards do not have that much firepower out there at their disposal. I think they're all size... They're all double, and I think they're all size 2s. Maybe size 3s. But they're still double, so they're half the firepower. Cutlass is the same way. It's 2 size 3s. So it's got to be either this or the Scorpius. The Scorpius looks like an X-Wing.
Shields online.
does give it a somewhat more awkward target profile. And it has, for the pilot guns, well, you know what? Four size 3s are technically better than 2 size 4s, and I believe these are 2 size 4s.
Okay.
Lock target. I'm gonna use just the turret gunner. I'm not gonna use the main guns. We're gonna use just the AI blade. Quote unquote blade.
Okay.
Volley. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. 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 It is admittedly a little awkward that it only fires in 2-second bursts. I might adjust that. Volley. Because with voice attack, you can set it to be whatever. Volley. Volley. Huh. Volley. Got thrown off. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. Volley. Despite the delay and awkwardness, it is hitting reliably. Volley. When it doesn't do that. Volley. 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 Maybe I'll set a command that just toggles if it's clicked or not, so it could just be held down. Volley. 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 And I did go with not fire because that's going to be a pain. Volley.
Shields hit.
It will definitely fire when I don't want it to if I have it set as that. Volley. 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 Come on, go down. Volley. Volley. Even with the awkwardness of it being voice commanded. Volley. This isn't too bad. It's just the fire timing and stuff. Volley. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. I didn't even say it. Volley. I am sorry for the repetitiveness of this. Whoa, look at that. Look at that damage. Volley. Now it's only a matter of time. Unfortunately, that time could be a bit. Let's see if we can speed this up. Volley. Volley. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. I completely ignore the little cutter trying to kill me. Volley. 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 That core module is surprisingly durable. Volley. Volley.
Target destroyed.
Aha! Oh, and he was the target. Sweet. So we don't need to do that with the cutter, though I kind of want to try. Where is the cutter? Cutter ran away. Alright, I'm going to take a short break. And we will demonstrate then using this as a pilot module, quote unquote, on a larger mothership. Gotta head back to ArcCorp. Because that is where the Polaris is. Say, it's a little awkward, it's a little wordy, having to keep saying it over and over again. Like I said, maybe I'll look into adjusting how it works. Hold on. Who's shooting at me? Alright, buddy. Lock target. Volley. 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 Oh, sorry. Lock target. Lock target. Volley. Volley.
Shields hit.
Volley. Alright, you are going to try this. I am happy to blow you out of the sky. Volley. Volley. Volley.
Target destroyed.
Okay. As a pilot, yep. We're doing this as a pilot. And I probably am insane, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now
Alright, I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
I return. Very short break. Certainly for me. Gotta do...
Quantum drive is now off.
I am going to need something to drink so that I don't die when we land.
Quantum drive is now on.
I really like the idea that someone is absolutely freaking out somewhere at the fact that I said I'm testing AI blades. It's actually working really well. We've even gotten several kills using it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Also, hi, welcome. I'm so glad they added the lights in the sky so you know where you're going for the spaceport. I remember when those weren't there and it was absolutely awful. Yeah, that may be a concern. Unfortunately, we are not going to be doing... Well, we might end with a little more of it, but for the moment, we're going to be testing it as a pilot, not as a gunner. There's definitely some tuning to go with how it works. Maybe I'll give it a command like barrage, which is just the on or off. Oh, thank you for the lemon.
Shields online.
Let me land and not die of thirst, and then we will get to that. But yeah, this I actually think this. Yep. Looks like probably the whole stream for Star Citizen tonight.
You are leaving a safe zone.
We'll see. We definitely want to do at least a little AI piloting before we're done, though. Maybe we will... Maybe after we demonstrate that, we'll go do something else. Because that admittedly won't take too long. Welcome back.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh yeah, it doesn't do it doesn't do more than the absolute basics. Yeah, OBS, not Star Citizen, was causing a major problem earlier. Please. Fine.
All systems offline.
So this needs to go to its own hangar in order for this to work. No, wait a minute. Hold on. They both need to leave this hangar. This one is to take off to its own.
Now at all times. Their job is your safety.
Hold on. Things are being weird.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all
Need the Polaris.
common
Vehicle
laws are
selected.
still in effect.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the vault. Please visit us again.
Yeah. Why? I wonder why the regular Xi has an extra large hangar.
Thank you for visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Right. Waiting for that.
For the latest travel information,
Please.
be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Take me to my hangar. Wait, that's not... What?
Welcome
Thank you for
to the
visiting
ASOP
ArcCorp,
Vehicle Retrieval
Stanton's
System.
capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction,
Please
we wish
visit
you
us
a
again.
beneficial and prosperous stay.
Okay, I guess that elevator is just broken. I have a plan to not die. No, I do admittedly need to grab. That the correct one? It is. to grab some equipment and ammo. To the big ship. Not now, Streamloots. Elevator, please. Thank you. Also, for size reference, that is the landing gear. Hello and welcome. You mean the tractor beam attachment? Okay, you got a couple options. Do you know where your starting location, or I guess where you currently are, is? Where are you right now? Because it's going to vary by location. You're at Everest. Okay, I believe Everest has a cargo deck. So take the elevators to the cargo deck. Take the elevators to the cargo deck and you'll be able to buy them, as well as the tractor attachments at the little store kiosk that they have there. As you can see, the healing bed is in fact fixing me and feeding me and giving me drink. It's a little bit like the regeneration pod in Chrono Trigger, where you're restored, but you're still hungry. All right, regeneration. Transfer it to the Polaris. Meanwhile, I'm getting the other account out in the ship that it needs to be in. Because it's going to meet us in orbit. We are not going to the main pilot chair. We're going to the co-pilot chair. You can still fly from this.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, Never mind, we need to go to the pilot seat for flight ready, I think. Unless it's already flight ready. Might already be considered flight ready.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, it is. Because I landed here and this isn't a fresh claim on this. Okay, so engines on.
Engines are on. Quantum fusion is at 100%.
Man, I forgot that the default output on this is really bad, actually. Unless... Oh, never mind. It's just screwed up. Hold on.
System off.
Okay, we do have flight ready here.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
There we go. Engines on.
You are clear to
Area
launch.
18 landing services. While I wait for those giant doors to open, gonna send the other one off to Bygenie Point. Is where we're gonna meet up. Never mind, I don't know where Bygenie. Please work. Thank you.
Takeoff complete.
This absolutely massive starship. And it's actually a small capital ship. All right.
Shields.
Gotta get it out of the atmosphere. And it can go to Bygenie Point too. Big, slow starship, I'm afraid. This is another reason why it works better as a mothership than as a regular use ship. If it's going anywhere, it's gotta mean it. I do need to look into if I can get a better power plant for this thing. It's a capital size, so you know, there may be some issues.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, there is another Polaris. I believe that is actually our friendly Avenger. Gonna find out in a second.
Shields on.
I wonder why it's not showing the party tag, because we should be in each other's party. Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, we're in the same party, and that is definitely the alternate account. Why is it... Okay. Acting funny. Nope, that's the wrong door. We want to open that door. Thank you very much. Holy smokes, what the heck is going on with this? Thank you for finally switching the way you were supposed to. The other account was like going way too fast. There we go. There's another door open and I don't know where it is that it's saying. Yes, a landing that can be walked away from. Who would have thought? Actually, no, we're going to stay in there for a second. Power off. Get out. And the reason I do this is because something that I can do is I can fly the ship out and away a little bit of ways from the Polaris, then use the bed to log out. And then when I log back in, the two ships are real close to each other, so all I need is for one to fly over and get in the other, and then I'm ready to go, instead of all this setup. But like I said, unfortunately, I completely forgot that that my secondary account had died. And so didn't have any of that available. Okay, and I am just also doing the same thing I did before as well, including transferring the implant to here, which I forgot to do before, unfortunately. Which means now, if either account dies, they will wake up here in the ship. Assuming this ship is still functional. Which, admittedly, is a pretty important assumption. Door. 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 Ahead forward.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
If ship equal intact, then the day is saved equal true. Yep. So you don't get a lot of controls here in the pilot seat, but you do have a pair of MFDs. Captain, door. Captain, door. God damn it, door. Yeah, there's a lot of doors between here and the hangar. All ahead full. I think that's the command. Oh, no, it isn't. Ahead flank. Ahead flank. Which will use the boost and give it all she's got, Captain. End boost. End boost. Flank speed is technically running a ship's engines as powerful as it can, regardless of potential damage to the engines. Bank right. Bank left. Nose up. Nose down. Nose down. Bank left. Nose up. Bank right. Flares. Flares. So yeah, it is not the it is a very basic command setup, but it does allow the ship to be flown while I'm doing other things. And I can do stuff like go out on a mission, use it as a mothership, but leave without leaving the ship completely unattended. And if I lose track of where the ship is, both accounts can just meet up where they are later, or where they need to be. Also, this ship is too big for this to be effective, by the way, for what I'm going to demonstrate next. This ship is too big to be effective for what I'm going to demonstrate next. But you could get a couple friends, but not enough to like fully crew it effectively. put this in the pilot seat, and then you and your friends get in the guns.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the
Bank left.
system check.
Bank right. Bank right. Bank left. So yeah, one person in one turret plus pilot is not enough to make a ship like this effective. But you could do it in other ships. And again, it means that you need that one less crew person to have a very basic use of this ship. Though in PvP and against capital ships, I would not do this. You need a pilot who is capable if you're doing PvP and against other capital ships. This ship is, that pilot is not, that is not going to be enough of pilot effectiveness. But yeah, you've got pilot, co-pilot, captain, 2 remote turrets. One's a gun, one is missiles. Escape pods that don't work yet. So if the ship's going down, you're stuck with it. Armory. Speaking of, can I put this in one of these? That is a salvage tool. You can, the idea for having them on ships like this is that you can scrape kills and use them to repair this ship using that same tool. And it's cheaper than paying the repair bill. Captain's quarters, which is not yet available. The 2 top side turrets, dual purpose. Crew's quarters. Sadly, right now, only the owner of the ship can log out here. Mess and recreation. Ladder downstairs. Port docking collar. Port anti-starfighter cannon.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Mess and recreation. Recognize that the 2 are often late. So yeah, the top side guns are dual purpose guns. The side guns are anti-starfighter cannons. More escape pods that don't work yet. Plants being paranoid and abused now. As demonstrated earlier, medical with 4 regeneration beds. Hangar. Upper engineering. With some components and gravity generator. I like how the gravity generators always look like they're about to have a meltdown. Like, do you have any idea how difficult generating gravity is? You got the hangar, the engineering, more engineering, main engineering. What do you mean looks like? They absolutely are about to have a meltdown. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's normal operation. Actual meltdowns are even worse. Big old generator. Cargo bay with internal tractor beam, as well as lifts, so that you can move supplies up and down to the hangar bay. Which is why I personally feel that the Avenger is one of the best ships to have for this. As much as me and the Avenger have fights with each other, the Avenger is probably one of the best multi-purpose utility ships for the Polaris, because not only is it a combat-capable starfighter with, you know, some heavy firepower for what it is, but it has a cargo bay. So you can actually shuttle supplies to and from the ship in that same ship without having to try to play Tetris with starships in the back hangar. You see this pipe? If this pipe is red, you will die. Do not let this pipe turn red. Accurate. The cargo hold, aka garage. There is a lot of space in here. Stairs and torpedo lift. Helmet? I'm wearing a helmet. I'm not sure what you're referring to with helmet. Kingslayer size 10 torpedoes. Seven of them in each of these racks. These things hit like a truck. They also cost a metric ton to replace. So do not use them unless you have to. The main elevator. The torpedo control. Just a helmet check before you vented yourself. Here's what I think is really cool. Instead of the usual, where it's just the pilots targeting from the bridge, this not only has an independent torpedo launch control, but it's on a turreted camera. So you can target in all directions like this as you see fit. And if you fire like in this direction, torpedoes will come out the tubes, turn around, and go flying down there. We will get to that big gun in a second. So you've got a fairly wide range of being able to fire those torpedoes and do not need to play games with facing the nose of the ship in the direction you need it to go. And then here we go, the big ol' size 6 gun turret. Which is also really expensive to reload, so I will not be firing rounds because these are ballistics, not lasers. They took away our ability to put lasers here and it makes me sad. You can see the torpedo targeting camera right up there.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Here's the station back there. So you've got a decent coverage of this ship defensively, assuming you have the crew to make it work. Two topside, two wing guns. I'll show you the remote turrets real quick. Please. Thank you. This is a very slow elevator for one that you're probably going to need in a hurry. Door. Door. This gun fires $200 signature rounds. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Power on. We have our topside missile turret. There's one of the point defense guns. Those are automated. Actually, it might be interesting to take this up against something and watch the auto guns do their thing. We might do that. And this is the Ventral Quad Anti-Starfighter gun. So 3 quad anti-starfighter guns, 2 dual-purpose guns, 1 ship-to-ship gun, 4 ship-to-ship torpedo tubes, and 2 anti-starfighter missile launchers. The other one is up front and is usable by the pilot and/or co-pilot. It is generally a good idea not to use them unless you have to, though, because sometimes when the ship switches to missile mode to fire those, it shuts down the other guns for some reason. You can see them there. I don't have a mouse to be able to... Wait, maybe? There we go. There's the forward. It's got one on either side of the bridge. It's also just generally a good-looking ship, really. Alright, let's get us a mission, shall we? We're still probably going to be doing dumb, easy missions because of this, but eh. Let's see if this is an in-space one or not. Can I share this mission? Probably not. I can. Haha. I am going to set the map coordinates on this because I have to as the pilot. Of course routing isn't available. Why would routing be available? There we go. So I am manually aiming this for sanity's sake, but navigation mode. Now it's going to be the same command as the guns, so volley.
Quantum drive is now on.
Very slow because it's a very slow ship. You could do this with, say, a ship that is not as slow.
Quantum drive is now off.
You know what? I'm going to attempt to aim. Bank right. Bank left. Nose down. Nose up. Nope, nope, it is. That is not accurate enough. There is no pointing at where we're going. Volley.
Quantum drive is now on.
There is no using the voice commands to do that unless I set up like a very minute turn bit by bit type command.
Quantum drive is now off.
Roll right. Roll right. Roll right. It's awkward, but it generally works. Roll right. Yeah, close enough. Navigation mode. Gotta get the guns up. Ahead flank. We're gonna see how we're gonna test the point defense guns, but I'll probably jump in a turret. I really hope this guy's in the air, because if he's not, I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay, I guess I just got paid for the one contract, sure. Someone else must have killed him. But I had the contract, so I got paid. I'll stop. Darn it, this guy's gonna be on the ground, isn't he? Ahead forward. Nose up. Nose down. He is! No! Darn it! Alright, I'll find someone else. We gotta do another one of these freaking things. Wait, can I set and share a navigation point? No, I can't. We're only going to do one of these because the ship is very slow and takes forever to get anywhere. I think someone might be targeting me, but I am in a very tanky ship, so I'm not super worried about it. Why are the shields down? Hold on. We're not in travel mode. Why are my shields down? Stop that. Okay, that was that noise. You know what? We're gonna try again. Nose up. Nose down. Nope. That didn't work. Navigation mode. At least now the shields are supposed to be down. Volley.
Quantum drive is now on.
It's very awkward. It's very slow, and like I said, we're only doing this once to check it out. But it's so cool to just be able to do this, you know? And all it took is voice attack. He knows what you could do with other stuff.
Quantum drive is now off.
Volley. Plus, of course, you can set up voice attack on your main account so that you don't have to worry as much about all the keyboard commands.
Quantum drive is now off.
Roll left. Roll left. Roll left. Roll left. There we go. Now we got people in the air. I'm just going to manually adjust the trim a little bit. Navigation mode. I could theoretically get in a fighter. I'm not going to, because that's going to get really complicated in a hurry. but I could theoretically get in the fighter to help to back up my own ship. Let the defense guns do their thing, and, you know, fly my own escort, basically.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Nose up. Nose down.
Shields damaged.
Roll left. Roll left. Bank right. Bank left. Roll left. Roll left. Darn it! Ah! They're all below me! Why aren't the point defense guns going? Roll left.
Shields damaged.
Bank right. Bank left. All stop. The point defense guns should be going. And I don't know why they're not. Just had the other account get out and back in. Sometimes that resets them.
Radar contact.
The point defense gun should have been going. Bank right. Bank left. Head forward. Bank right. Bank left. Roll left. All stop. Why aren't the point defense guns doing their thing?
Enemy down.
Oh, there goes the ship. I am very confused. I've seen the point defense going before. It's actually really cool to look at. I was really hoping it'd be going. Oh, there he's dead. Someone's still shooting at me. Aha!
Shields damaged.
What, don't you want to come close to the big bad Corvette? Can the point defense please start going? I wonder what happens if I... switch modes? No? Does it... do they have to be in the pilot seat? Let's see if they have to be in the pilot seat for the defense guns to work.
Radar contact.
The defense guns should get going at any fighters that are targeting the ship. They will also target missiles, which are their primary objective, but if there are no missiles to hit, they should be shooting fighters. Unless they change that behavior, and I didn't hear about it.
Shields damaged.
What was that? Oh. Nose down. Well, I guess I might as well deal with this myself. Ahead forward. Roll left. Roll right. Roll left. Nose up. Nose down. Direction am I going? Nose up. Nose down.
Shields damaged.
Nose up.
Enemy down.
Nose down. I mean, bank right. Bank left. Ahead flank. I guess if nothing else, we've managed to demonstrate being able to use this to control a ship while you run the gun turret. But I am very, very sad that the defense guns didn't start shooting, because that was why I did this, was demonstrating the point defense guns. I know you can see them, find other videos of them going, but End boost. I wanted to show it on my ship. That would have been faster if I had just done the shooting. Would have been really fast if the defense guns had gotten started. Bank right. Bank left. But there you go, how to use a second account as an improvised AI blade. Ta-da! Not as exciting as having a secondary turret gunner and a heavy fighter, but I mean, it's still a use. And you saw it was flying decently well, even if you do have to micromanage it. Also, it's really neat to have the ship flying and being able to do things in the ship while it's flying instead of one or the other. You know? I know that, we did start late, but I don't have a lot more to show off here unless we want to do one last mission with me using it as a mothership with the fighter, but I don't really see a point in demonstrating that. It's just kind of self-evident. Mothership gets you close. You run through the billion doors to get back to the hangar. AI opens, well, quote-unquote AI, opens that door, you leave, it closes the door so no one uses it to infiltrate. It babysits the ship while you fly off and do things, come back, yada yada. Well, I mean, I'm debating, I have 15 minutes left, but it took me over half an hour to get the stream started because OBS didn't want to cooperate. So I am debating if I want to go longer, but I honestly shouldn't. It's going to be bad enough with the Sunday stream and then into travel time. But I'm still doing the Sunday stream in spite of all that. Oh, one last thing. There is an alternative way to do setup. If you're not having your alt accounts ship, whatever it is, be here in the back for them to be able to log out in. Something else that you can do is just have them drop all their gear on the ship, which in this case is just a flight suit and a helmet, and then just log out normally. They will wake up at the last location that they were in, and you make sure you're logged in on your main account with the mothership first. Now, this is assuming this is assuming you have a respawn point. I should say that. It can be a medical bay, it can be a NERSA, it can be a Pisces medical evac. You need to have a respawn point on the ship so that when they wake up, they just, well, you hold backspace and then they wake up and then they die and revive here in the ship again. I'm just doing another regen because I didn't get any food or water. So that way they just reappear on the ship. And then you're set up and good to go. So that's another way to do it if you're not sticking them on the sticking them on a fighter with a logout bed that they can just float nearby and log out in. Because unfortunately you can't log out with someone else's ship in your hangar. I'll stop. So that's two different ways. You know what, actually? I am going to handle the second account's logout right now. Getting a little Mass Effect type music going. I love that they give you a camera here, so you don't just have to go to third person all the time for this stuff. I think there's supposed to be a tractor beam for this, but I do not know how to do that. Or if it's equipped. I don't think it's equipped. We can have a look before we go. Oh, that is the wrong button. Or the wrong keyboard, I should say. Flight ready. Ship takes off. Pulls up its landing gear. And that's it right up there. It doesn't take very much to get away from. You underestimate, because you're used to flying in these ships, just how fast they're really going when they're doing stuff. Yeah, you can see that Avenger just took off, literally. And I just go, I lie down in the bed on this. I'm sorry I don't have double capture set up. I may figure something like that out. In the meantime, however, see the ship disappear? Second account has logged out. We close the door. It should be closing. It's closing. I'm gonna go have a quick look before I log out here to see if it actually does have a tractor beam that I just never noticed. As I run through the bajillion doors. Nope, that's the camera. I do not see a tractor beam. And you can stick multiple ships in here. My plan is to use my alt accounts Avenger, as well as... Oh, that's the other door. Okay, so it's not opening doors, it's raising blast shields. Cool. I'll just leave that there. Anyways, I believe I can safely and comfortably, without having to play Tetris too much, get an Avenger and an Argo Tractor. And the Argo Tractor will help with things like moving cargo and stuff. Because it's got 2 tractor beams plus plus the ability to lock on the cargo stuff on its underside. So I'll put both of those in here. Maybe stick something downstairs in the garage, we will see. And yeah, use this as a mothership / home base. Sadly, like I said, the captain's quarters is not yet available on the main server, so I have to sleep with the crew. And again, sadly, only the owner of your ships can use these right now, so into bed I go. I don't want to sit, I want to lay down. In my full gear. And log out. And the ship should be roughly where you log out from, and you will be on your ship and ready to go. Which is why I think everyone should have a ship with a bed. And ta-da! We have now logged out. And a close and a voice attack. And that is using voice attack to do a very primitive, basic AI blade, basically. You can use them as a pilot, you can use them as a gunner. I can't really personally think of any other uses for them, but I am open to suggestions and ideas. You know where to find me to do so. As a reminder, we will be here Sunday. We will not be here next weekend, but we will be back. We're only missing one weekend this time. I know, it's a small miracle. And I don't think I have any other announcements. I hope you all have a great weekend. Be safe, and I will see you in the next stream. Have a good one, and I hope you're enjoying the start of the holiday season.